Hello. Today we're going to be taking a look at Unity, EMC's new mid-range storage appliance. Now, in the industry, there are four main criteria that ideally different storage vendors should follow. They should keep their solutions simple and easy to use. They should make sure that they're modern and ready for today's new changing workloads. It should be flexible so it can scale with the business, and it should be affordable. Ideally, you don't want to break the bank in the process. EMC's new Unity platform really checks all these boxes in a number of different ways. For simple, there's a new GUI which is based in HTML5, which can be used on any device anywhere, as well as new cloud management software. It's modern with a new all-flash array model, as well as things like storage tiering. It's flexible, it's very scalable in terms of adding more drives for performance or capacity, as well as different workloads and compatibility types. And it's affordable. The all-flash array model starts at about $18K. So again, like I mentioned, it's simple with the new web-based interface, Unisphere. It's very intuitive. EMC's also released a cloud management software which allows for performance monitoring and proactive alerts. Simple setup, you can rack and stack it in minutes, and it only takes a few minutes to get through the configuration. It's about a 10-step wizard, so huge upgrade there. As well as with the new Unisphere, there's also VMware integration to do a lot of the management tasks in vCenter. And it's fully customer installable. A number of different upgrades have been made. One is bringing a lot of the support.emc features into the actual GUI itself with the Proactive Assist self-service portal, as well as system monitoring and Cloud IQ, EMC's new cloud management dashboard, to be used to monitor any and all Unity systems. Like any new product, this new Unity box has become much more dense than its predecessors, the VNX 2. If we were to compare VNX 5800 and the Unity 600F all-flash array, you can see that in terms of form factor, it's much smaller, much more dense. It uses a lot less power, a lot less cabling, quicker to install, and almost 3 times the performance. The all-flash Unity box offers upwards of almost 300,000 IOPS in 2U while delivering about 80 raw terabytes in 2U, leveraging EMC's new 3.2 terabyte SSDs. EMC is positioning this as the best cost per gig in their mid-range products within, again, all-flash entry at about 18K. With the new Unity box, there's now support for VMware vVols or virtual volumes. This allows policy-based management for VM level storage. So now you can take control of your VMs from a VM level, right, in your storage management, things like snapshots, replications, and performance, instead of doing it all on the data store level, or doing it really focusing on the LUNs in that case in a traditional environment. They also offer quality of service. This prevents that noisy neighbor of sorts, putting certain limitations and guarantees on performance requirements for certain applications to make sure that no one is sucking up too many resources. In the previous mid-range products, in the VNX and VNXEs, EMC released fully automated storage tiering, which was really kind of the pioneer at that time. They've taken this one step further, so you can go from data being tiered up to Flash and SAS and Nearline all the way down to, say, Amazon or Azure for that colder archival storage, giving you a good cost per gig for that life cycle of your data. As far as protection goes, Unity also offers native data at rest encryption, unified snapshots similar to that on the VNXE line, and unified replication, giving you the ability to replicate from a physical to a virtual box, from a virtual to physical, from a Unity to a VNXE natively, one to many, many to one, etc. And it also offers recover point support for traditional environments using VNXs today. There are a number of different deployment methods. You could leverage the virtual appliance that is available on EMC's website that we'll talk about shortly. There's also the all-flash or the hybrid arrays, and they also have Unity in the VCE vBlock, which is a converged solution, which is both compute, network, and storage, all in one centrally managed box. As far as protocols go, both CIFS and NFS and iSCSI Fiber Channel LUNs are all supported, as well as VMware vVols. And this is really EMC's Swiss Army knife in terms of storage workloads. Really pretty much good for most use cases in either range. Now the models are the Unity 300, 400, 500, and 600. And if you put an F at the end, it's the same for the all-flash. So again, the hybrid is a mixture of flash and spinning disk, leveraging things like fast cache and storage tiering, where the all-flash is strictly all SSDs. The flash, again, comes at a starting point of about 18K, depending on your configuration. That obviously goes up. But being able to pack 80 terabytes into you, as well as about almost 300,000 IOPS. It offers data services like inline compression for space-efficient storage utilization. And also comes with EMC's Expect More program. Now, EMC's Expect More program is very similar to that which they had with XtremIO, where you can lock in maintenance for 7 years. So the same price you pay in year 2, 3, 4 is the same in 5, 6, 7. So it doesn't have that uplift year over year. It eliminates that, as well as a 3-year money-back guarantee and lifetime support on the SSDs. The hybrid option comes at a lower price point, about 10K depending on the model, and EMC's real selling point here is under $1 per gig on most configurations. It leverages both 6 terabyte nearline SAS drives as well as 3.2 terabyte SSDs and a number of other drive configuration options to try to give you the best cost per gig with things like storage tiering again. For the first time, EMC's released their array is just a software-only option with the virtual storage appliance, the Unity Virtual Storage Appliance. There is a free download that you can get on EMC's website for test dev or creating a sandbox, the 4 terabyte limit. But then there's also a paid-for pro version for both 10, 25, and 50 terabyte licensing. This can be used as a target for replication or as self-education to get used to the Unity interface and maybe test things out in your environment with, say, vVols. So as far as it goes for affordability, the Unity box spans from free with a virtual edition all the way up through the hybrid and all flash, kind of hitting all aspects of the market in terms of price, and obviously giving you that flexibility of choice. All the software is included, so it's not piecemealed like before. It's all given up a la carte. The only difference between the Flash and the Unity hybrid is that the Flash does not have fast cache or fast VP, nor does it need it in the case that it's all SSDs. But otherwise, everything else is the same. And it's also very similar with the virtual storage appliance as well. A lot of the new features that have been making a lot of noise is the simple install process, which kind of goes along with the new GUI. Unisphere has gotten a complete overhaul. It's much more intuitive, as well as leveraging HTML5 and new support for REST APIs. The ability to shrink and expand your fast cache on the hybrid option, as well as being able to grow a single file system up to 64 terabytes. There were a number of different partners and customers who have been using Unity for the past few months. And overall, they've had a bunch of good things to say. Their favorite overall have been primarily around the interface and the enhancements made around Unisphere. Thank you for taking the time to have me go over the Unity product.